So we went to these the Boxing Day sales, and they said, and we saw, well, there's the 8-person tent, but then there's also like a 12-person tent, and it's like almost as cheap as the 8.
Oh.
So like if the 8,
why would you need a 12-person tent?
because it's almost the same price as the 8-person.
You've got the
the same
McMansion
price.
approach, but this is more to set up.
Yes,
Right? And it's a bigger area.
Way
you
too
need
big
and
for
more
3 people, for
complicated.
2 adults and 1
Yes.
child.
But you're in the great outdoors. You don't need great indoors.
Having said that, having that much room is great because you can go in and you can put all your gear in one chamber. You've
That's
still
true.
got a central room,
Mhm.
which like Iona could have to herself, and then we would have like a room, and then there's still like an entrance chamber as well. So it's massive.
How many chambers was it?
So it's got 3 sleeping chambers,
Yeah.
and then it's got an entrance,
Yeah.
like a covered entrance as well. So 4
And
rooms.
I guess one more follow-up question.
Yeah.
What do you consider a chamber? Because
Like-
you're using the word chamber as if I immediately know what chamber is.
like a room, like
A
it's
room,
divided,
okay.
so you can zip up the doors. And
Oh,
so
in
everyone could-
between?
yes, if you would like, but we just kept it open.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess it's like a glamping
Uh-huh.
tent, but it doesn't have any of the light.
Is that what the Wu-Tang Clan were talking about when they made the chambers that they were?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I mean,
Here we go.
when I think
This
of
one.
when I think of
This is what we're looking for.
when I
Boat and camp and fishing.
oh yeah, are you going to play the jingle?
It's the man they've come to see. And yes, we're on. The tent is in play. He's found the space. Who knows where it'll go? The throw is good. Oh, and that is a tent. The crowd love him. Hello, you.
Being an outdoor legend feels pretty good. That BCFing feeling is BCFing fun. Hey!
I don't reckon it's that
I
one.
don't recognise
I
that
don't
voice.
reckon it's that one.
By the way, our tent is probably 3 times the size of the tent that you saw
Yeah.
in that commercial.
Boating, camping, fucking.
There goes the sponsorship. Just
Maybe
like
that's
that.
a new one. Boating, camping, fucking.
I mean,
if you don't like to fish, you know what I mean?
I'm sure that exists. That sounds like an Epstein Island kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's not associate Epstein with our new sponsors. Boating, camping, fishing.
We decide to divide and conquer because like the rain's coming in. Iona's
Yeah.
cool. She's in the back seat. She's got her iPad. The dog's there as well because you could take dogs.
Okay.
So Rosebud's in the back seat, and I say to Jem,
And you're allowed to take dogs to this particular
yes.
place?
Yeah,
to
yeah,
camp?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's not a national park or anything like that. It's just on the outskirts of a town.
Yeah.
But I say to Jem, why don't you take Iona into town and like see if there's like any shops I can get a pizza or something for dinner, and I'll set up the tent. So I think the whole tent pack itself weighs almost 50 kilos.
And is it a one-person job to set it up?
No, not technically, but I did it on my
Yeah.
own, like it with great difficulty. They're really easy to set up these days because basically they're all like everything is just like a collapsible, and so once you get the sort of central strut up, then you lengthen it outways and you put the legs out. You just raise it and it clicks into place, and then it's up. Like
Okay.
it's not a huge amount of work. What's painful is getting the fly on top, which is the cover, and then getting that all pinned down. And then because it was windy and wet, I'm having to put guide ropes out. And I'm doing all this in the dark. And like experienced campers wear headlamps because, you know, you're working on something, you need both hands. I didn't have a headlamp. I had a fucking torch between my teeth.
Was it a flashlight? By accident?
I brought the fucking flashlight, not the flashlight. You idiot. I tell you what, though, I was a lot more relaxed by the time Gemma came back.
Right. Get another pizza.
She was like, It's like my own version of Brokeback Mountain. It's going to be in the tent, Gem.
I can't quit you, flashlight. Now every summer, every anniversary, let's go camping.
Yeah, I go camping on my own. Charlie, why do you need the 8-person tent? I need my goddamn privacy. I need a room big enough to hold the flesh lamp.
It gets its own chamber.
Everyone relax.